Just before we get into the video, remember custom tactics are very subjective. Just because they work for me does not mean they will necessarily work for you. But if you are watching this video, let's just say these custom tactics would have worked pretty damn well for me. As well, make sure to check me out on Twitch. We stream 5 days a week at 11 AM UK time. Right boys, today for you guys, I have got not only just the 4-3-3 custom tactics, but we are also going to be looking at the 4-3-3 third variation, aka the defensive variation, and the 4-3-3 fourth variation, aka the attacking one. So we're going to have 3 custom tactic formations in one basically, but the main purpose of today is 4-3-3. So let's get into the custom tactics and the player instructions. Now as well, I will show you guys some gameplay examples of how this normal, the balanced 4-3-3 works. The 4-3-3 defensive and the 4-3-3 attacking is quite self-explanatory, to be honest, because it's kind of just the same, except you're going to have more defensive players or a more attacking player, right? So 4-3-3 fourth variation, kind of a bit of a tongue twister with all these variations, but the 4-3-3 in brackets 4 is a more attacking one, so quite self-explanatory. It'll just be pushed up a bit more. The 4-3-3 2 or the 4-3-3 3 is a one with 2 CDMs. You guys will get what I'm talking about, but that's quite self-explanatory. I really want to highlight some of it in-game gameplay with this base 4-3-3 balance because I actually kind of like this formation, and I've never really been one to like the 4-3-3 until now either. So starting off with balance, the defensive style is just on balanced. Width is 45. We match the width from the defense and the build-up play, with the offense I should say, for literally everything. We always do that. Now for the build-up play, we have got on fast build-up. Now reminder, this is the normal 4-3-3, alright, the main focus of the video. The other ones are kind of just bonus if you want. If you are looking for just 4-3-3 normal, then you can copy these. It's a good mixture of, you know, not too attacking, not too defending. It's perfect, right? But anyways, now this one here is all personal preference, okay? The build-up play I've got down is fast build-up. Now, direct passing for me is an absolute must. But if you're not confident with fast build-up, or if you don't really play too quickly, then flick that down to balanced, alright? Maybe if you're on next gen, I'm on next gen myself, then you can put that on balanced if you're kind of learning and you're just moved over to next gen this year, you're still learning the game. Balanced is probably a lot more safer, but if you are maybe on old gen, where the gameplay is rumored to be a lot quicker, or I'm still on next gen and I personally like the fast build up just because I like playing fast anyway, right? So it's kind of just personal preference. If you're confident with building up quickly, then fast build up, but if you want to take it a bit slower, then you'll go for balanced. Personally, I like the fast build up. Instructions wise, we have got our striker, which is Karim Benzema. It's just stay central and stay forward, just so he doesn't wander back a little bit. Having a high medium work rate or a high low work rate striker would be ideal in this formation. Both our wingers are on get in behind and get into the box. Everything else is just on balanced and basic defense support. So for the midfielders, we've just got them all on cover center, but our central midfielder, who we want to have as your more defensive one, is going to be on stay back. So out of your 3 centre mids, whoever's the most defensive one, alright, whoever's got the best physical, whoever's got the best defending, who maybe's got medium high work rates, whoever's got the best work rates or, you know, stats that represent a CDM out of the 3 is going to go in that CDM position for you. Valverde and Bellingham are a lot more attacking than Emre Can, sorry, I think his name is pronounced. So obviously I'm going to have Emre Can as my stay back while attacking. That way, if one of these 2 centre mids do venture forward with the ball, which you will notice happen quite a lot in this formation, you've still got Emre Can and you've still got someone supporting your defense. The fullbacks are both just on balanced. We've left it exactly the same. If you have got a high attacking work rate fullback, which is very highly likely, then they still will venture forward anyways, especially if it's a João Cancelo or something like that. They'll still venture forward even if they are on balanced, and even if they are on stay back as well, they still venture forward a little bit. So that is the main 4-3-3 custom tactic. Once again, fast build up if you are confident, put it down to balanced if you're not so confident, but these instructions, in my opinion, quite self-explanatory. With this as well, some people will be asking questions, do you have your wingers on stay wide? Personally, I just like having them on balanced because it's the best of both worlds. It's a mixture of both. Depending on the situation, they'll sometimes make runs in behind or they will sometimes go wide, right? So that's just the best balance. In my opinion, there's no point putting it on stay wide. May as well just have it balanced, and it's quite good having attackers with good, you know, attacking positioning, because then they will make those runs more often. They will be in a good position more often. But I'm really happy with these balanced custom tactics. Let's head on over to the 4-3-3 third variation. So this will be the defensive ones. Defensive style is drop back. The width is once again matching the width for the offense on 45. The depth as well is 45 with drop back. We are slow build up and possession. This is probably what you'd go with if you're winning by 2 goals or more. You do not want to go in this formation if you're trying to get a goal, or even if it's, drawing, because you're going to be sitting back. You're basically inviting your opponent to attack. But if you do win possession, the slow build up mixed with the possession is obviously perfect. You're going to be keeping the ball. You're going to be playing slowly, wasting time, which is exactly what you want if you've got a 2-goal lead or something like that. Instructions for wingers are the exact same. Get in behind, get into the box, except this time they are on comeback on defense. Our striker is stay central, and instead of stay forward this time, he'll be on basic defense support. Now, our centre mid here will kind of work as a cam, right? He kind of works, so you kind of need a proper box-to-box here, someone that can shoot, someone that can run, but someone that could also, defend and win the ball back if he has to. So Valverde is absolutely perfect. We're just going to keep him on balanced and cover centre. You could have him on stay back while attacking if you are, narrowly holding on and just want to hold off on everyone, as much people back as possible, like 1 goal up in like 5 minutes to go type of thing. Now, our left centre mid, who's going to be your more box-to-box type of centre mid, is cover centre and just balanced attack, whereas our right centre mid, or CDM, sorry, it's CDM, not centre mid, our right CDM is going to be cover centre, but drop between defenders, which is very important. So if you do push forward with your centre mid, you are still going to have Emre Can or Emre Can, or in your case, whoever your right CDM is, could be your left CDM, just depends which side you want to play them on, really. It will not make a difference. We'll drop between the defenders, and you've always got someone there supporting the defense. The fullbacks are both stay back whilst attacking, but as I said before, some fullbacks will still even make runs forward, even on stay back, so beware of that. Attacking is a 4-3-3 fourth variation, which is the one with a cam. Now, this is where it gets a little bit annoying, because Valverde is not so much a cam, in my opinion, right? He's more a centre mid and attacking box-to-box centre mid. So I think it's going to be great. This formation will be great if you've got a formation with 3 very, very versatile, you could say, centre mids. Ideally, you'll have a centre mid that can defend, a centre mid that can be a box-to-box, and a centre mid that can attack. So say Bernardo Silva as a centre mid that could attack, and Valverde's role for me would be amazing. Kevin De Bruyne even would be solid because he's a very good cam, 5-star weak foot. So it's kind of one of them things where you kind of want to have a right versatility, and you just want to choose between the 3 centre mids who goes where, right? So in this instance, we've got a cam and 2 centre mids pushed up a lot more as it is attacking. Start off with the tactics, press after possession loss. Once again, the width is 45 for both defense and the offense, but we're going to keep it on 45. The press after possession loss tactic is absolutely crucial. You'll push them for, I believe it's 7 seconds if I remember correctly. The constant pressure one is way too risky because it will drain your player's stamina. Press after possession loss will drain your player's stamina, but the constant pressure will drain it even more. If once again you are chasing maybe an equalizer or a winner in like the 90th minute or 80th minute even, then sure, constant pressure, you'd have to pause it and change it to constant pressure, but I would not go on constant pressure for more than 10 or 20 minutes. As for press after possession loss, it's a little bit better on your player's stamina, but still be aware of that. It will still affect your player's stamina more than it wouldn't, you could say. The build-up play is on fast build-up with chance creation as direct passing. Fast build-up and direct passing is absolutely beautiful together. I love it this year. Our wingers are on stay forward, get in behind, get into the box for cross. Chance creation is still just on balanced. Get into the box and get in behind is a nice combination, which is what we've used for the last 2, but we do have them on stay forward this time. Our central striker is stay central and stay forward, with our cam on get into the box, which is simple as I said, it would be beneficial if you have a more attacking cam. I mean, Valverde's not bad attacking wise, but I'd much rather a De Bruyne or a Bernardo Silva or something like that. Now your 2 CDMs, which are now moved up to 2 centre mids, you've got one on cover centre, get into the box, and the other on cover centre and balanced. Once again, you're going to choose your more box to box or more attacking player out of your 2 centre mids to get into the box. Bellingham is better going forward than Emre Can, therefore Bellingham, cover centre, get into the box. Emre Can, cover centre, but instead of get into the box, we're going to leave him on balanced. Our fullbacks as well, we are just leaving on balanced. Usually in attacking, I would have my fullbacks on overlap or get forward or join the attack, especially if you've watched my last custom tactics videos, but that's not really necessary considering you have got some right wingers who are on mixed attack for their for balanced width for their chance creation. So they'll sometimes run in behind, they'll sometimes go out wide, which means having fullbacks on overlap is not going to be too beneficial with this formation, and you always want to have them, you know, get back. But we'll have them on balanced. They'll still make some runs, especially helpful if, say, Gabriel Jesus, and I'll put some arrows on the screen as well. If Jesus comes and picks up the ball or kind of dribbles it to the center and he ends up in this position of the pitch, then you will have your fullback, say Reece James in my case, pushing forward. So make sure you keep this on balanced. Don't have it on stay back. Balanced, in my opinion, is perfect. So let's get into some gameplay. I'll show you guys some examples. All of these examples will be with these balanced instructions right here as well. It's quite self-explanatory with defensive and attacking. It plays very, very similar because all of the instructions are very similar. The only difference is the defensive is surprise, surprise, more defensive, and the attacking is surprise, surprise, more attacking, all right? So lots of these clips, or all of these clips to be exact, will be via the normal balanced custom tactics and player instructions. Let's get in to the gameplay examples and why I quite like this formation this year. It's a lot better than last year in my opinion. So jumping into the gameplay, I really want you guys to focus on the center mids and how involved they do get. Along, we do have a clip of the right wing, which was Gabriel Jesus for me, cutting inside and showing how important the wingers are. As you can see, Valverde heavily involved in this first clip, and these guys are all unbalanced. This was still balanced, and the balanced player instructions was all simply balanced. Now I want you guys to pay attention to Gabriel Jesus here, making that run perfectly. That is why it is nice to have the chance creation on balanced. You'll offer some obviously being wide and some being central. Now in this clip we have got Valverde, who is our balanced centre mid, and you'd think you'd be on like get into the box or get forward or something, but no, he was just unbalanced. And the beautiful thing of it, if you have some high centre mids, they work so incredibly well. Once again, Jude Bellingham here as an example, waiting in the box. In fact, he's our right centre mid, and he's like waiting in the striker position almost. All in all, I really do like this formation. The centre mids get involved so often. Your wingers as well are a very viable asset. I feel like your striker doesn't actually get involved as much as you would think. If you do have your striker, you do find yourself feeding your right wing and left wing often, whether it may be wide or whether they may be cutting inside, something along those lines. But I think the wingers and the centre mids are the most important positions in this formation, and I do recommend having as much high work rates for your centre mids as possible. It obviously does depend if you're going defending and attacking. I said earlier, you want some of that versatility in the midfield, so you can drop a player down to CDM when you go defensive, and you can drop a player up to cam when you go attacking. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. It's been your boy Davis, and I'll see you boys in the next one.